If the algorithm brought you here, I know you better than you know yourself. I'm gonna tell you exactly who you are, what's your problem, and then a solution to your problem at the end of the video. Let's go. You always procrastinate until last minute to do what you were supposed to do unless you're actually interested in it, which is almost never. You hate doing normal things like brushing your teeth or brushing your hair or taking showers, but you do it anyways because you have to. But you generally don't like doing things that you have to do. You like doing things that you want to do only. You either constantly interrupt people or have the urge to interrupt people when they're slow talkers or they don't get to the point because you already know what they're about to say and you just want them to say it. You're easily triggered by events and your surrounding. For example, if there's too much noise, if the lighting in the room is off, if your favorite pizza place just closed, your mood is just ruined for the day. You have a hard time getting yourself back to a good mood. You're dependent on something and you really overdo it, whether it's energy drinks, coffee, the vape, or food, shopping. It could be anything. Gaming. You're doing too much of something. You've started so many hobbies that you lost interest in, and you've also had so many good business ideas that you either abandoned or just didn't start. You either don't feel like doing anything at all and you just want to rot in bed and feel like shit about yourself, or you want to do everything at once. You're literally doing 10 different tasks at the same time. You abandon one thing and you do another thing and then you go back to the other thing. So you basically work in bursts of energy and then end in exhaustion rather than a disciplined manner. Overall, your relationship with rest is very toxic. You need it, but you hate that you need it. When you don't see people for long enough, you don't miss them, not because you're an asshole, but because you literally forget they exist because you have too much on your mind. Right now, if you go to your bathroom, there are empty shampoo bottles there that have been sitting there for God knows how long. You're worried about people's perception of you, even if you don't admit it, to the point where it gives you crippling anxiety sometimes. You also low-key are a people pleaser, even if you don't want to admit it. You go to sleep like this. Chances are you have your hand like that right now. You're kind of tired of your own shit. You can't even sleep properly. You have these moments where you're like, I'm gonna change up my life, and you get really excited about it, but before you know it, you're back where you started. This is all because you probably have ADHD. I'm an ADHD coach, and I have a 14-day course where I address all parts of your ADHD. If you related to anything that I said, I highly recommend you do this, because if you want to take this path on your own, it's going to be difficult. It is on sale right now, and if you don't like it, you can return it in 1 week. ADHD is very misunderstood and very expensive to deal with, just like all other mental health challenges. But my course is a one-time purchase for you. You can always go back to it, and it addresses everything. Link is in my bio.